G'day, Electric. Let me know if you can hear my voice alright.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And
do you talk to chat?
Going down with you. Let's take it slow.
I'm not sure if there's a delay now. Should be able to hear me, hopefully. Just let me know if you do.
Let's take it.
I'll just type it in chat in a sec. Oh, okay, so you can hear me? Cool. Yeah. I haven't put a stream on in quite a while. I was hoping to upgrade the computer before I did another stream, but then they released the new graphics card, so I'm just waiting for a better deal.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's
cheers, dude.
I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And I have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose.
Hey, Aeronautica. Love your work in YT and Satisfactory. Unable to stay and watch. Oh, cheers, dude. Sure what YT is. Hey Nick. PP poo poo. Oh yeah. Look, I don't know. I just chucked it on. Saturday afternoon, I don't have really any plans, so probably a while. I'm trying to get this nuclear project up and running. It is the biggest project I've ever done. It's absolutely insane. Like just the factory to make the oh okay, yeah. I should have known that. YT means YouTube. Cheers. They all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it one last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times. Now I'm all alone. 'Cause you never show. Yeah, we're doing all the uranium in the
the map, so 1800 uranium per minute, using all the alternate recipes to make the most amount of reactors as possible. I think quite a few people are doing this exact same project. Inevitably that would happen. And it is a massive undertaking. Even with even with using mods, it's just the amount of belts and it's just insane. Yeah, cheers, man. It's like it's neat, but it's also like functional, like. Because obviously these will go from here to. Goodness me! I really notice a drop in frames when I put the stream on as well. This room that we're in here is like just one, I guess reasonably, it's a pretty significant production line, but it's just one, it's small in comparison to the entire project required to do the nuclear, all the uranium in the map.
It's YouTube music.
This
Download the app today and get a trial of music
room
premium
here
on
is
Restrictions
90
apply.
manufacturers making our infused uranium cells. And then on top of here, which we haven't started belting in yet, is the final stage for the nuclear fuel rods. And this is 156 manufacturers. Oh, turn the music down? Alright. Yeah, good plan. Touch. There you go. Turn it down a tiny bit more. Alright, there you go.
Oh, my darkest memories now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. We can get away with it.
Alright, cheers, dude.
'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions just to show me.
Yeah, we probably could have, we definitely could have finished the nuclear project by now if we were just smashing it in to, like, get the logistics in and just get it done, but we wanted to at least make it look pretty cool, you know. We've obviously seen the, like, the factory itself looks like a nuclear fuel rod, so. But yeah, there's so many factories inside this factory. Like, just doing the beacons took friggin' ages just to set the beacons up. 189 beacons per minute. There's like 26 manufacturers, but then you've got all the copper. You got to make all the copper ingots, the copper wire, the copper cable, and then you've got all the iron ingots, iron rods, iron plates. Like, it was huge. So much belting and power lines, machines. I couldn't imagine how long it would take to do this without using mods. It would take so long. Yeah, cheers. Oh, the frames are... Apparently getting a base computer, it's not even going to fix the frame rate that well. It'll fix it a little bit, but it's just the optimization of the game. So I'm still going to persist. I'm just still going to keep building this massive world, and hopefully when they optimize the game, I don't have to completely... Hopefully they don't break the save. But yeah. Missed one. Missed the whole thing. Yeah, we did a couple of streams doing this stuff, but obviously running multiplayer puts an extra load on the game, especially when you've got a massive save like this. But we did a couple of speed runs. Our first speed run, like vanilla, was terrible. But we pretty much just went, let's do it, and just jumped in and did it without any practice. It was the goal was the first space elevator launch, and it took us I think it took us nearly 3 hours or something, because we just had no idea, we didn't plan. And then we had a little practice, and then we got it down to 48 minutes, pure vanilla, no mods at all, just first space elevator launch. Got it down to 40 something minutes. But yeah, his work is ridiculous now. He's doing 24-hour shifts at work and stuff, so he doesn't play as much as he used to. Hey Kladevek. Yeah, I'm back. I'm still playing, mate. I just haven't done much YouTube content because I really want to get an upgrade for my computer. I just haven't done it yet for a few reasons. But we're still working on this nuclear project, chipping away at it when we can. It's massive, dude. Charles Benstead, a common problem in every factory game, they can't handle supermassive projects. Yeah, it's a shame, because they give you this massive world and all the resources to use, and people that enjoy the game want to do these massive projects. But yeah, I think it's I don't know, not an IT guy or anything like that, but I think it's because it doesn't matter where you are in the world, and the world is so big, it's calculating every single item in the game. It's calculating every machine, every single conveyor belt, every single item. It's constantly calculating every single one, no matter if I'm close to it or not close to it, because it kind of has to do that. Because I've got a factory on the other side of the world, which has got a train going to it, which is picking up items to bring over to this side of the world. It has to calculate what's going on over there. It's just the nature of the beast, I think. Putting these belts is a chunky frame rate. Especially since I'm streaming, it really puts a drain on it too. Oh goodness gracious. Yeah, it's beckoning you to go massive and then dies when you go and do it, yeah. So they give you, like, on the map, like, they give you this massive map with all of these resources. Like, we barely even touch the desert, really. And just, yeah, as soon as you start doing it, big oof. But I think that's something they've realised and they'll overcome it. Especially with pretty much just a processing issue, isn't it, really? Oh, none of these have bloody power yet. Either. Oh, goodness me. I think I'm just going to do these. That way I don't have to keep swapping. How much money was the PC? Oh, look. The PC's a few years old. I just bought the 2080 Ti, or the 2080 Super, probably a month or so ago, probably a couple of months ago. And then, you know, they just released the 3080s, which are going to be, you know, on par for price. So that's a bit of a kick in the nuts. But I knew it was coming, but my graphics card had died anyway. But it's really, honestly, it's not the graphics card. It's the processor. The processor is well, I've got an i5. I've got an i5. Where's an i7? Yeah, I could just check real quick. What do we got? This PC. Properties. Yeah, this is CPU bottleneck. 100% right, it is. Yeah, I've got an i7, I've got an i7 8700. 3.2 gig.
Bushfires are from embers igniting garden debris. On the first Saturday in October,
Yeah, so
get your
I'll write
home
it here.
bushfire ready by removing branches and garden debris.
i7.
First Saturday, brought to you by NRMA Insurance.
32 RAM, 2080 Super. That's what I've got. And the processor sits at like 65% when it's pushing it, when I'm pushing the game to its limit, and the graphics card just chills at like 30%. It's just like, what are you doing? Give me more to process. I don't even hear the fans turn on. And then if I play a game like PUBG or like a more like graphics demanding game, I'll occasionally hear the graphics fan turn on. But when I'm playing Satisfactory, I don't even hear the graphics fan turn on. The GPU is just chilling, just waiting for the CPU to catch up. And granted, I don't have the greatest CPU, but I know people that have better CPUs, and I've had people comment in my videos saying they've got like the best CPU, and it doesn't help that much. Like, it helps more, but it doesn't completely solve the FPS lag issue. It's just simply the optimization of the game that needs to be worked on. back in a minute. Radio. Yeah, electric. I hope so too. I actually hope for just an optimization update. I don't want them to update the game and change all the game recipes and all that, because like my whole world that we've been working on for like combined effort of like 600 hours plus, I don't want to have to like redo it all. But yeah, I think the release of the game will be pretty damn good. If you judge by like the big updates that have come out, how game changing they've been, the final release of the game with like a story driven narrative and all that, it'll be pretty good, I reckon. Oh sweet, yeah, mini update. I didn't do all of it. Oh yeah, man! If they change the recipes, I think a lot of people will get upset. I don't think they will, honestly. Like, you look at all the other big, all the big content creators, man. Like Kibbs and what's that other dude? Zystew or whatever. He's like anyone that's doing massive builds is not finished. I just messed that up. Oh yeah, sweet man. So the devs said they're not going to change any recipes. Yeah, I'd be pissed. Like, honestly, I love the devs and the community, but I would be pissed if they changed the recipes before optimizing more. Tomorrow feels a year away, like the seconds, the beginning and the end. But if in time it's yesterday, your picture's gonna bring it home to me again. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting, half a step beyond our door. This is just. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store.
I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights.
If they could make it like if they made something so that you could say, like what we're doing now, massive production line. Alright, so here's an idea. Like, say how I've got these huge production lines and I'm just going across, putting all the belts in, and it's like repetitive as hell. But it's part of like, it's almost part of like what's so rewarding. You're like, oh my god, that took so long, and now look at it, it's awesome. But like when you do it over and over and over and over and over and over, you're like, ah. But if they could somehow make something in the game like a self-replicating robot, but it costs you materials, and you're like, I want this to be replicated, but then you pay that cost in like let's say it costs like 5 crystal oscillators to make a replicating robot, and then instead of putting all the belts in, it does it for you at the cost of like an expensive item, you know. And that would that would eliminate the use of using mods, because nobody really wants to use mods, like, because they don't want to feel like they're cheating, but they also don't want to like spend hours just laying out the machines. Electric, just copy and paste? Yes. You can only copy and paste machines, man. You can only copy and paste certain things. Belts. At this stage, you can't copy and paste belts. Yeah, well, I've thought about things like the area actions mod. Like, nobody wants to sit there and build a massive foundations over and over and over. But if you could unlock an item that does that for you, like a late game item that does it for you, but it still costs resources to do it, so you know what I mean? Like, you've got the resources, but you pay those extra resources to utilize the automation feature. Yeah. Oh man, I get it, Charles. I get it. So chilled. Trust me, I get it. But like, nobody wants to cheat. Like, nobody wants to be like, oh, I cheated, and just like, because if I just appeared in the game, put all the cheats on, and just built nuclear plants, and just went, yeah, that looks cool. There's no like satisfaction in doing that. There's no reward to it. Yeah, like I'm using the pack utility creative now because I have a factory that makes 2,800 aluminium sheets per minute. Like, I have those sheets. I don't need to like question that. But if I was to do like, oh, I want to do it like vanilla or legitimately, or you know, I would be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth from the main base to here, or set up a train or something, just constantly. And all that is, it's not, you know, it's not skill, it's not design, it's not anything like that. It's just time. It's just time consuming. So I just use the mod to make less time consuming. And when you see, like when you're doing a build this big, how much time it consumes even with the mods, it's like, yeah. Hey teammate, I don't know anything about update 4, pure speculation. Flapper Dragon, mate. What's going on, Flapper? I hope you're having a good holiday, mate. I just started mine. Oh, it's Bob Dylan. Is that the real Bob Dylan? Yeah, Bob Dylan. What's your plan, mate? How much uranium are you using? I don't recommend using all of the uranium in the map because you'll end up like this. Hopefully I can do something different soon. Oh. Yeah. Bob Dylan's a bit of a ledge. What are you doing, Bob? Are you doing vanilla or are you using some mods to help? Good morning, Fox Gaming. Afternoon for me. Oh, this is the last row. This is the last row. No mods. Is it your first playthrough, Bob? Because I would recommend, purely personal opinion, is I would recommend playing the game all the way through, nuclear, turbo motors, everything, trains, use everything and do everything you can possibly do in the game, purely vanilla. Again, it's my own personal opinion, because that's what I did. And then, once you've, like, I don't know, in quotes, completed the game, or however you want to, you know, once you've done everything vanilla, then maybe start again and use some mods. Because the game itself, like vanilla, that playing the game vanilla is what got me addicted. Like, it was the best. Like, I almost wish that there was no mods. But there are mods, and I'm using them, and that's the way it is. Yeah, I've said it probably a lot of times, like, 2 different games, man. Vanilla gameplay and then modded gameplay. They're both awesome, but I would recommend playing vanilla to start off with for sure, because the game itself, like the vanilla version of the game, is amazing. The whole feeling of like traveling like across the world and like, oh shit, I didn't bring any steel pipes with me, god damn it, and then you've got to like go get your steel pipes and
itching to be productive.
sort yourself out, you know.
YouTube Premium has mobile downloads, so you can watch helpful videos while offline. Try YouTube Premium with 1 month free and learn uninterrupted.
But yeah, mods, if you're gonna play mods, area actions, obviously area actions, that's probably the number one, because nobody wants to spend hours building 100 by 100 square floor panel or wall panel. Area actions would probably be the number 1 mod. Oh, where am I gonna build? Mods are weak, yeah. They are. People who use mods have small pipe cleaner arms. It's true. It's true. Oh, Flapper Dragon is right. Don't use mods if you want pipe cleaner arms. Where am I going to build all the reactors? Alright, so I just finished, well, hopefully, without making a mistake, these 90 manufacturers here. Hopefully it belted in. Alright, so then never mind all the stuff that's inside all these buildings, like all hidden away. I can show it in a minute. Alright, so we've got all of this, plus everything that's getting made in the main base, getting trained over here. Then these 156 manufacturers here. Oh, let's go here. Wait. So this is going to be a pretty damn big project, belting all this in. Alright, so the question was, where am I going to put all the reactors? So a lot of the, well, half the stuff is getting built in the main base, or produced in the main base and trained over. We have, look at those frames, or lack of frames. So there's a bit of a train system in the desert getting some caterium and copper and a little bit of sulfur along with everything else. We have a bit of a train station set up for the nuclear fuel rod factory. It's color coded. So the pink is obviously the quartz, the brownie is the copper, then we've got some caterium, and then we have a whole bunch of sulfur. I should probably swap these colors around, but it doesn't matter. And then we have the crystal oscillators and the electromagnetic control rods, which come out of this train station and go in. So that's all going into the base of this factory. Water from the waterfall, it's up on the waterfall so that we don't have to use any pumps. The uranium from that cave comes out of there. The other 2 nodes of uranium are this massive belt bus that goes across the world to get that uranium. And we've also got a bit of sulfur, copper, iron and deuterium coming in there. So, yeah, getting to your question. So once all the nuclear fuel rods are made in this nuclear fuel rod factory, the nuclear reactors are going to be out in this ocean here. We have a few little design plan ideas for it. which includes potentially going over that waterfall there, or out that way. But we also need a massive area to make the nuclear waste storage facility, and I have a really cool idea for that, but I don't want to say what it is yet. Yeah, that's basically yeah, Bob Dylan, the nuclear recipes. Do I recommend any alternative recipes for going nuclear? Yes, use them all. Basically, it's three of them. It's basically what is it? So you got nuclear fuel rod. Obviously, you're going to use this one here. Yeah, electric. Yeah, it's basically use them all, man. There's 3 that you got to use. So this one to make the nuclear fuel rods, and then it is the encased uranium cell. You want to use the alternate for that, encased uranium cell. So that's the other one, and then it is the electromagnetic control rod. The electromagnetic control rod's not really 100% necessary, but it is super handy. The 2 that you definitely need to get the most out of the uranium is the nuclear fuel rod, because that's using uranium, and the other one that uses uranium is the encased the encased uranium cell. So anything that uses uranium, you definitely want to use the alternate recipe for to get the maximum amount out of the map. So it's like this one, infused uranium cell, and then basically the last 2 steps, man. Nuclear fuel unit, it's called. And then it's good to go. And if you're not using any mods, which I obviously am, I would set it all up before you enter the before you put the uranium into the system, because otherwise you'll just die, or you'll be using the shit out of your radiation suit. Yeah. Alright, so I need to power this bad boy up, don't I? So power here. This is the copper. What is this? Oh no, this is the beacons. You can see. Oh, we've gone all the way up with it. Excellent. So much hidden work. Brian A. Gennady, yes, we are using it all. It's going to equal 470 nuclear reactors, or 472.5. Something like that. Alright, so power. I think I'm just going to be like, honestly, I'm just gonna no one's gonna see this. Look. Nah, I don't like it. Cheers, Brian. Good luck to you, mate. You using any mods, or are you doing it vanilla? I dare say, if you're doing it vanilla, you'll be 90 years old by the time you're finished. Oh, here we go. This is how I'm gonna do it. I've got it. I've got it all planned out. Oh no, did I just... Get on there. Alright, I can handle this. Look, nobody will ever know that that's clicking through there. No one will ever know. Oh, vanilla. Yeah, bro. 4 hours putting down foundations? Yeah. Yeah, good luck with it, mate. I'm gonna be right back. Alright. Master electrician. Looks like I got pipe cleaner arms. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a little
It's YouTube.
little bit of an in joke from the old Flapper Dragon there.
Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
Alright. Yeah. I hate clipping, but sometimes oops. Sometimes you just have to do little secrets here and there that nobody will ever find. Alright, so I think we'll hook up the power. I'll hook up the power to one of the production lines, I think, and then do the belts. That way I can get this thing chipping away. Oh, it's gonna be... Is that going? That's going. Oh, it's gonna get so nuclear in here soon. Look, to anyone that's like, oh, using mods, like, basically, like, honestly, fuck you. I'm using them. I've done it without mods. I'm doing it with mods. I've done 24 nuclear power plants without any mods, and that was a massive beast. But at the same time, anyone that's doing the maximum amount of nuclear power plants without any mods, hats off to you, because that is insane. Get these ones going. Have you bloody produced one yet? How long do they freaking take? What are they... What? 17 per minute? More like friggin' forever per minute. Have we got one yet? What the hell? 17 per minute. It's taking forever. Oh, it must take forever and then chuck a whole bunch of them out. Okay, it chucks 35 of them out. Yep. Alright. Chucks 35 of them out. That's why. 7. Here we go. Here we go. There they are. Oh, they look spicy. I can definitely handle no mods. Greetings from Sydney, Gemel, or Gemel. What's happening in Sydney, mate? Got much corona down there? Not as bad as Melbourne. There we go. 1 out of 6 lines done. And then this is going to make what? Let me just get... What is it? 1,575 of these friggin' things per minute. So I need I need 1575. Yeah, so I need 3 780 lines. Yeah, the restrictions aren't too bad in Sydney. Your risk group. Electric trying to do max power plants without mods. But he's got an exosuit. So here's my point, right? You know, as much as I am using mods, if you're going to use the exosuit, then are you using mods or are you not using mods? Honestly, like, you know. And then you have like, oh, I'm just going to use the exosuit, and then, oh, I'm just going to use area actions just to make the floors. You know, oh, I don't want to make the floors. I'm just going to use it to make the floors, and then, oh look, I'm just going to use area actions to lay out these 90 machines. So honestly, to me, it's black and white. Are you using mods or you're not? That's it. You're either completely vanilla or you're using mods. And both are fine. Both are exactly fine. But see, to me, it's the way I look at it. The reason I wasn't using the power suit mod is because I was playing multiplayer, and the power suit mod used to crash the game. It used to just crash every time in multiplayer you'd use the power suit. It would crash. But if you're using a mod power suit, why don't you just fly with a mod? You know, if you're going to play non-vanilla and you're going to use the power suit, I mean the power suit is cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't take me the wrong way. But I don't think you should. I don't think you should say, oh, I'm doing it vanilla, but I'm just using the power suit, or I'm doing it vanilla and I'm just using area actions for foundations, because you're either using mods or you're not. My own personal opinion. Bob Dylan, I built a sky lane ring road around the entire map. Took me 8 hours. And you did that vanilla. Nice. See, that's the sort of job satisfaction you get. I'm using mods, but I built it all by hand. No flow mode, no area actions. Yeah, nice. What mods did you use though? Why is this not... Hang on a sec. I think what I'm going to do is... What do you adjust to that side of it? Let's just use it. Give me 1 sec here. Yes.
YouTube Music. Download the app today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
That's not where I wanted that. From above you can see all the slugs and wreckage sites really easily. Gonna go farm them today after I have this smoke. Still using level 1 power poles. Why? Gemel or Gamel, I don't... Apologies for not saying your name right. Because, basically, they are the default that comes out. If I put a power line, the level 1 is what happens, and that's just the way I've been doing it. And if I am laying out machines with splitters in it, and I want to put power poles in, I've just done it with the level 1. I mean, I could... I know what you're saying. I do use level 2 and 3. Situationally, I use them, but when I'm doing like massive, if I'm going to lay out a big production like this, I'm just going to do it because I can copy paste the power line in, and in the end, you still have to manually click each power line from a machine to a power line, so it doesn't really save that much time. If I was to have, say for example, 5 machines from the 1 power line, I'd still have to click the line from the machine to the power line anyway, so it doesn't really save any of that time, if you get my meaning. Oh, what? I can change the default? Well, maybe I should change the default. But that's what I'm running with. But it also, you'll see in some of the other factories I have where I put the... So for example, if I was to do this, grab the power line, I put it on top of the splitter like this, or the splitter or the merger, and then copy it it's a shorter height, so then I can put another factory over the top without the power line being so high. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with. It's the beauty of the game. You can do. You can use so many different ways to do it, and I do use the level 3 power poles definitely. Is that? Yeah, they're going.
Recommended by 93% of customers.
Paul Salisky, I use mods, but it caused my game to load super slow. 2 minutes to start a new game. Well, I don't know. It depends on how big the game is. For me, I've just noticed that progressively as the world gets bigger and bigger and bigger, the load time gets longer and longer. I mean, not really surprising. I didn't really notice a big jump with mods. When I did my vanilla playthrough, 0 mods, it still takes ages to load the game. It's just the sheer amount of machine. I think it's the amount of machines and the calculations that it's doing. It takes the time. I don't think it's the graphics.
My heart is marching.
Personally, I don't know. Is it Gemel or Gemel? I'm gonna say Gemel. I don't even know. With the turbo motors, I don't even know yet. Oh, what is going on here? I haven't plugged this in. That's why. Boom. There we go. Alright, so we are basically, we've calculated as far as top-down planning goes. We've top-down planned our nuclear project, and we've consumed all the resources from the world that we need for nuclear. So, that being the case, once we finish this nuclear project and we have essentially like unlimited power, like a stupid amount of power, like so much power that we're just doing it for the sake of it. Like we're literally making this much power for the sake of doing it, not because we need it. Then we'll calculate how many resources are left in the world, and then find out what the most, like, our limiting factor is. So it'll probably be rubber or quartz or deuterium or one of those three probably. And then it'll probably be quartz, I reckon. Maybe quartz or deuterium, because we have a ridiculous amount of rubber. And then calculate it, we'll top down plan it from that amount of resource, I think is what we're going to do. So I don't know. I actually don't know yet, because we haven't calculated it. Cheers, Benstead. So it's Gemel. I think that's the first one I said, Gemel. Oh my goodness. Let's just click that. That. Oh, it is Gamel. Sorry, man. It's Gamel, right? Alright. Gamel. Yeah. Oh, Gem. Oh dear. Gemel. Yeah, well, the English language is a terrible thing, isn't it, really? Like, why would they design a language where it's so hard to know what the word is? It's not my fault. Blame the person who made the language. Come on. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh, there's another one. Of course there's another one. Thanks for the concern. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. I like to think when I'm powering up and belting up something so massive, it takes so long to do, but you've only got to do it once, and then it keeps producing it forever. Yeah, you don't need to follow the original maker's design, just interpret your own. That. I'm gonna put one there. Look, it's not even clipping. It's
I
perfect.
just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one
Must have a good PC, not getting lag. I mean, it is lagging to me, that's for sure.
Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us.
I never played Factorio. I know for a fact that if I played Factorio, I would love it. It looks like the type of game I would definitely love. And they just released the game in full. I've watched people play it, I've watched kids play it, I've seen lots of videos on it. I just don't know if I'm going to invest time into it, because time invested in that is time not invested in this, pretty much for me. And I'm trying to finish this massive nuclear project, which is ridiculous. Pretty much just like chip away at it here and there. Silly Davis, Free Fire, please play this game. Free Fire. Jamal, 6k hours into what? Factorio? Please play the game Free Fire. Is it on Steam? Silly Davis? Is it a Steam game? What type of game is it? It'd be nice if you could select all, add power lines and just order, yeah. I know, it's the same. Here's the thing, like, it's the same with, like, everything. It'd be nice if I could put down all these splitters and mergers and then just select all and go connect. Like, connect to the nearest one you can connect to. But then you would see everybody would have the biggest... Everyone would have the biggest factories ever, pretty much. Like, this factory here that you can see would be nothing. People would look at it and go, yeah, so what? Who cares? Like, I can just click a button and make everything go in. Which is probably what this game was like before Area Actions. People had these massive factories and you're like, holy crap, that's awesome. And now with Area Actions, you look at something massive and you're like, yeah, whatever. Used Area Actions. So it's really like, what is impressive in Satisfactory now is design, creativity, and I guess like load balancing of massive production lines, really, because you can't just automatically make that happen. You have to plan out all the maths and all that. Yeah, it'd be good if the game played itself and you just sat back and watched. Exactly. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, that would be so fun, wouldn't it?
You listen to music all day.
You can get my mate used to play a game called Football Manager, where you manage the football team, FIFA Football Manager, or whatever it's called. And then he got an app or whatever it was, where it was like an AI and it played the game for you. And he's like, yeah, fucking oath, now I can just have the game and it plays it for me, man. Look at this, sick. And then it would just play the game for him and manage his football team for him, and all he had to do was sit back and watch it do the thing. And I'm like, what are you even doing? How boring is that? The graphics card is a 2080. Hey, play the game called Free Fire. Okay, yeah. Had two people tell me now. It's a 2080 Super, my graphics card. If you scroll up a bit, I put down my CPU as well. Alright, so, here we go. Why does this not have power? What is going on? Oh, I haven't even belted this in. Oh my god. Oh, this game. Ridiculous. That's not even... It's not even in there properly. If he didn't have the game, he wouldn't need the thing to play it for him. That's true. Imagine that. Imagine, like, if you weren't alive, you wouldn't even have to live your life. Even. That would be even better. I mean, like... You know, like... You're gonna die anyway, so... I had planned to use area actions for the flying, changed my mind, got 900 rubber factory, copy that sucker, pay for the items, still have to connect it all up, that's enough. I don't need to repeat myself doing the same factory over and over. Yeah man, I 100% get it, and I think most people get it. Totally get it. Pro gaming, hey. Yeah, man. Like, look at this. Like, look how long... Granted, I'm talking shit and messing around. But look how long this takes to belt this motherfucker in. Like, 90 manufacturers. And this is only one stage of the thing. Yeah, I area actioned the machines in, but the belts is what takes the time anyway. and like the load balance, like making sure you got the load balancing right. You can definitely achieve the same thing without the mods, but holy shit, it's just gonna take you so much longer. Alright, I think I did it. I think I did it. Maybe. Ah! Where am I? Alright. So what I have to do now is get... Oh, damn it. These aren't built up. Alright. So I did make a little mistake before when I put those 156 manufacturers up top. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jamal, totally. Room for mistakes. Don't even get me started on the mistakes. Like, look at this monstrosity here that I've been building up for the last hour or so. There's no way that I haven't missed, like, I just missed a whole production line and just seen it and I'm like, oh damn it, I forgot that. Like, there's, especially when you take into account, like, FPS lag and, like, having a couple of beers while you're doing it. There's no way that I'm gonna do this perfect. There's no way I'm gonna not miss something. I think I've got better over the amount of hours I've played. But I'll be coming back and going, oh damn, I fucking missed a belt or something. $650. Did I say 650? I don't know, did I say 650? About what? I might have done. I don't know. Do you draw your factory out before I build? Sort of. Kind of. I don't know. It depends. Like this one. This one, we wanted to make it a nuclear fuel rod. But that main base, we had a plan for the trains at the bottom, and we just went with it, you know. And the oil rig, we made an oil rig, which is like chunky as hell right now for the graphics. But yeah. How many hours on this save file? We have probably about 620 combined, like between two of us. Probably gonna throw a save and be right back. 640. Holy shit. 640 between two people. Probably mainly me lately because he's been working 24-hour shifts, but back in a minute. Alright, still saving. Takes a long time. Yeah, I had to go to the loot. Cheers, Gemel. So the save game takes about 3 minutes now, and the loading of the game takes about 8 minutes. It's pretty crazy. I shared the save file probably about 10 game hours ago on my last YouTube video. I would go VB over Tui's, personally. But right now I'm drinking some Tasmanian cider from the great island of Tasmania. Some Mercury cider from Tasmania. Alright. So we need to get 6 rows. They're not completely even. But we need to get this one. I wonder if I can go. Actually, what I might do is if I can just. Go here. Come on. Good. So if I go Mercury's, yeah, of course Mercury. No, I haven't been drinking that much lately at all, to be honest. So thought I'd mix it up a bit. They're on special. See you, Bob Dylan. See you, mate. Alright. What do we got? Whoa, what am I doing? I need to merge these together in 3. Actually, I've got a better idea. Can I delete that? So I need to go. I think. See you, mate. I think this is what it is. So we'll just do. Oh, I don't like that at all.
The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no,
Are you aware of the mod for wall conveyors? They stack 3 belts now. No, not aware of that mod. I would have to look into it. I would be using wall conveyors right now, but my main concern is merging. My main concern is load balancing, basically. I basically have 6 lines, 6 production lines. I need to merge it into 3. And there's an uneven line in it, so it's kind of annoying. But I'll try and work with it. So if I go...
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing?
I like things to look
Can we switch up
clean, but that is not clean, by the way.
and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out.
That will be clean. 90-degree angles is what I mean by clean. I'm kind of torn between piping all the water in versus buffering through a long-ass fluid train. What would you prefer? Are you talking about getting it to a main base? Buffering through a long-ass fluid train. So fluids is a weird beast. Depends how high you're going to take the fluids. Fox Gaming, how many FPS will I... Oh, you talking about a first-person shooter or how much FPS have I got? Because as far as FPS that I have, it's not very good at this stage. What is out here? Here's my question. What is out here? What is out? What can I do out here? Because I don't mind. If I have to, I can. This could be. Alright, so I don't mind using this, so I have to use this. I can deal with a little bit of like getting out of the base design, because there's a few like areas on this where the belt's going to come out, obviously. How many to the nuke plant? Water, honestly, dude, Brian, when it comes to water, man, you honestly don't even need that much. Like, hang on. Correct. Let me stop there before I say too much. When it comes to water, to the actual... So I'm using all the uranium in the map to make the biggest possible. You've got 4 water lines. Alright, now bear with me here. 4 water lines just for the factory that makes the nuclear fuel rods. Then... And again, it's more my personal opinion. Then you need the water for the actual nuclear plant. Now each nuclear plant takes 300 water, so you need essentially a full pipe of water per nuclear plant. So I would, in my personal opinion, which is what I'm doing, what we've decided to do here, is build the nuclear plant on top of water. So this huge ocean here, where we need 470 nuclear plants, we're going to have our basic rough idea is to have one water extractor with 3 shards, which gives you 300 water underneath each nuclear plant, and just spread them out across this water area here, basically. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, Fox Gaming. Yeah, frames are an issue with this game. Everyone gets frame loss. So yeah, I don't know where you're deciding to build your nuclear plant, how many nuclear plants you're building, but I would consider building it near the water, but you know, when I did my first one vanilla, it was like I piped all the water in. Moocow777, we are using all the uranium nodes on the map, if that's the question you're asking. As far as all the nodes on the map, yes, we are going to do that. Pretty much as long as our computers and the game allows it to happen, we're going to do that. Eventually. If the game allows it, and if our computer allows it to do that. I'm pretty much just going to keep playing and keep building until the game says no. And the F of my computer, which is now not liking it. It is not liking it. Maybe, yeah. No, there's times where the FPS is not too bad, and then there's times where it has a bit of a cry. Alright, so those are those two, and then I need to merge this one, and this one are going to get merged and probably come out in a window where out here I'm going to make it, I mean, let's just oh, you would be there, jerk. I reckon I'll... It's this one and that one. I'm just working out where to put this stupid thing. Where's this one? That one is in a shit spot too, so I'm going to put it. Yeah, I need a new computer. Where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it. I can. I feel like you need an IBM supercomputer. Yeah, that'd be nice. I think I just need. I'm at the stage where I just need to get it done. I'm piss farting around too much. I need to just put this in a spot and do it. Make it work. I'm gonna put it here. If I just whack this here, I'm gonna make it happen. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this, then I'm going to go like this. Ah, perfect. Sometimes you just gotta start doing things and make it happen. Making it happen. Then I need to make that get to here. So oh, I should have just gone like this. Are you not gonna let me? What? I'm gonna go like this. Easy. gonna make it happen. Still gonna be 90 degrees. I don't mind floating conveyor belts as long as they are 90 degrees. And I always delete these because OCD doesn't allow them to be there. Alright. There we go. Got it done. Now, I feel like I can do something like this. Is that? Does that let me bring it across? It doesn't look up.
I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life.
Well,
no telling you're the right girl, so I can
do I have any mods besides area actions? Yes. Quite a few, in fact, for this playthrough. Hack utility, farming mod, permaday. Oh, yeah, look. Yeah, I could tier them, but I don't even, like, I haven't even, see, here's the mistake I made. The mistake I made was when I copied these manufacturers in, I told them to do the recipe, but I don't have any splitters and mergers set up. So this setup here, which is 156 manufacturers, it's got a minor... It's not a mistake, it is a mistake, but I need to physically manually put in every single splitter and merger for all of this, and I haven't exactly worked out exactly how I'm going to do it yet. I'll still use area actions for it, but it's going to it's going to be a bit of a beast, I'm telling you right now. It's going to be a massive beast to get it done. But we have everything we need now. So, what am I going to do? What I might do is bring them in like this. I might bring them in like this. Probably a bit silly, actually. Oh, what am I going to do? Can I bring that? I can. I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. And then you Did I just screw myself over? think so. No, I didn't. Perfect. Alright. Chuck the music back on. Yeah. Alright, here we go.
I'm just going with the gut. Never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet. Hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't holler back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up. You can have it all.
Then,
watch me rip it off. I'll admit it, you got me
easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller.
We have 3 lines of encased uranium cells, beautifully poised to go into like the rest of this, which is going to be massive undertaking. So I'm going to do another time, but I need to bring up the... Yeah, I can turn the music down. Let's have a go at that. In fact, I don't even like this song. It's not even the music I want to play. It's like I'm playing music that's free so I don't get copyright banned. Just got like no copyright sounds playing. Because the other time I had, I just had like my Spotify playlist playing with music that I like. And I got like copyright banned and it's so dumb. I hate the way things are. Like, can't listen to music. If you own a friggin' pub, you can play music in the pub, but that's fine. Some small fry like streaming's not allowed to put music in the background. How fucking stupid is that? Anyway, I had to like, so I've got like non-copyright music playlist playing. I need to get these guys up, which is in here. These need to get all the way up. Oh no. It's alright. This is a shit song. Next. So there's ads as well. I don't know. I don't know what people play on there. What's going on, Amma Hecko? So this will be... Oh no way, autosave? Well, autosave inbound. Oh damn it. Still auto-saving. Did I? Hey, I didn't crash. I thought I crashed. I did not crash. Alright. Good sign. See you, Brian. That was a hella long save. It's getting longer and longer and longer to save the game. Predictably longer.
Well, seems everyone's making the healthier switch to veggie rice.
Alright.
Wait, what? Well, hello there.
Actually, this switch is good too.
Bird's eye.
So these bad boys. These bad boys here. Goodness gracious. These are a saga in themselves. Crystal oscillators and electromagnetic control rods. They are made in the main base over there and trained in. Is absolutely, if you were in the last video I like went through what is involved in making these two things, so it's absolutely crazy that when you think about it in this game, like what goes into making these. Oh, background autosave after update 4, that will be friggin' sick. But yeah, so, like, I'll just go up here. I'll look over, all the way over there. I can zoom in. Look at the graphics. The graphics are struggling. So all the way over here, at least they have zoom. They need faster zoom, I think. You can't even see the waterfall that's underneath this factory. So that is the factory doing the Caterium. And there's a Caterium node over there somewhere. And there's another Caterium node here. And it goes into that factory there. And then it then goes to that train station which is over there. Caterium ingots. And then it goes up this train station to the main base, and then goes to the top of the main base and gets turned into quickwire, and then mixes with a whole bunch of other crap and turns into like all this other stuff, and then goes back down from the main base and then gets on the main train and then comes all the way down through here and then comes all the way back down, and that's just one component of it. And then eventually it gets to like here as the crystal oscillators, which is like a very dumbed down version of it. So like getting these, like there's 50 manufacturers in the main base making these, 50 manufacturers, and then these electromagnetic control rods one of the stages of these takes 54 manufacturers to make these. And it's all getting trained across from over there. To eventually get spread into these manufacturers over here, which is 156 manufacturers. Which I haven't even... I shouldn't even do it now. Like, it's going to be ridiculously boring. Putting all the splitters in here to split it out. But yeah. So that's probably... Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't even know. So... I'm probably going to leave it there for now. I am going to leave it there. Hopefully anyone that watched maybe got an idea of something. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Just a little bit of a random stream. Hopefully next stream I got a better computer. And cheers.